Okay, I guess we're going to get started. Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
I'm going to move for approval of the agenda tonight. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed or abstentions? Our agenda has been approved. President's remarks. First, I want to take a moment to give a heartfelt thank you to Steve Ransdell, the chair of our election committee, and to every member of the committee. From start to finish, you delivered an election that ran flawlessly. Your hard work, careful planning, and commitment to fairness made all the difference. Because of your efforts, our community can feel confident that this election was run with integrity and transparency. We're truly grateful for the time and energy you put into making it such a success. Okay, we're going to move on to public comments. Are there any public comments? I'll open the floor. Seeing no public comments, I'm going to close the floor to public comments. And we're going to move to validation of our election results. Steve Ransdell.
Thank you, Stuart. First of all, can everyone still hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I can hear you.
I'm going to share my screen here. Let me, all right. Now, can everyone see the spreadsheet I've put up?
No.
No. No.
No. Well, that's not good.
Share your screen.
There we go.
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Got it. Thanks.
Thank you. The wonders of modern technology. I compiled some statistics about the election. The important thing I'll save for the end, or the most important thing. But I just want to recap for everyone how the voting and the balloting went. Starting at the top, we mailed 7524. That's how many ballot packages were mailed. Of that, we got back 2,079 paper ballots, and 745 ballots were returned online for total ballots of 2824. The next section down there, I just gave you those numbers as a percentage. So 73% of our voters chose paper, and 26 chose to cast their vote online. The online vote is up a bit from last year. Now, the ballots that were not counted, there were approximately 8 ballots where people tried to drop them off at the admin building after the drop box had closed. I say that's an approximate number because we know of 8, but anecdotally, we've heard that other people asked and then didn't leave their ballot, took it back. But in any case, my impression, and it's nothing more than an educated guess and listening to the reports I've got back, were that there were approximately 10 people who tried to drop off late. In addition to that, we had 49 ballots that came in with in some form where we could not identify who had voted. So either they had returned it in a different envelope or adulterated the number so that we could not read it. But in any case, when they did that, we cannot verify that they didn't vote twice. So those ballots had to be declared invalid. So that gave us 57 total ballots that were not counted. Now that's counted against that 2824. No, excuse me. Those are not reflected in the 2824 number because they were weeded out before the ballots were opened and separated. So they're not included in that number. But the next line down, rejected during the count, we had one ballot voided because they returned more than one ballot in the envelope. And therefore, we had no way to know which ballot they wanted counted, but we couldn't count them both. And we had one envelope that came back with nothing inside it. We had 81 ballots that were defaced in some way. Most often, they cut a barcode off, or in some other way tried to mask who they were. But once they did that, we can't run our process and make sure that they didn't vote twice. So those were voided. A total of 83 votes fell into these categories. So that gave us a total of 2741 ballots counted. And the results are Monica Rakowski got 2,085 votes, Steve Jacobs 1,935, Stuart Lackernick 1,730, and Amy Peck 1,464. And I gave you these are the percentages of the actual votes that were cast. As for the referendum passed by a vote of 1,559 yes and 389 no. Of note is that our overall response rate, this is the percentage of people voting against the total number who could have. So 37.5% of folks voted, which is, as elections go, pretty good. But only 25.89% voted on the referendum. I'm not sure how to explain that, but those are the facts. That concludes my report, unless you have any questions.
Does anybody have any questions for Steve on his report? Let's see, no questions. I'm sorry, is there a question?
You don't
Yeah.
have to.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm going to move to validate the election results. Do I have a second?
There's no motion. The report has
and there's
been
no-
presented. That is the validation of the election results. There's no vote.
The
no
election
motion.
has been validated. So I'm going to move to adjourning this part of the meeting. Do I have a second for that?
Second.
Any, all in favor? Okay, no opposed or abstentions.